My name is Charis, and you're watching Speak Out with Charis. This is the very first edition, yes, the maiden edition. And the show Speak Out with Charis is about how anyone can come talk about their traumatic experience, anything they had in the past, and whatever it is, how they handled it, how they went through it, what they did, the processes of healing, and all of that. So today on the show, we have an awesome guest. He is very awesome, and he's a makeup artist and also a fashion stylist. So glad to have you here today.
Yeah, it's so good to be here, Charis. Oh, I must say you look really well.
Thank you.
Yes.
You look good too.
Hi everyone, my name is Davidson EBay, also known as DAVIDSTARR. I am a makeup artist. I am the head makeup artist for Star Beauty. I'm also a fashion stylist. I am so psyched. I'm so happy to be here, sitting close to Charis. By the way, your glow is amazing.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
It's so wonderful to have you here on the show.
Thank you.
I was glad to have you the first edition.
Yay.
So, you know, we got your story,
Yep.
and we thought it would be nice you share it with everybody so that they'll understand and learn.
And that is one hell of a story, if I must say.
Of course.
Okay, so I like to tell people that I'm not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then I've gone through a whole lot that someone my age shouldn't even go through.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
Wait.
yeah. Yeah.
How old are you?
Okay, I'm going to be 25 in October. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So okay, let's just start. There's no place to start. You just have to start.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
You can start in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. So growing up, I love my family. I love my family.
We all do.
Yeah. But then myself and my dad weren't always big fans of each other.
Okay.
Yes. There's always
Back and forth.
there's always a back and forth. Yes. Altercations
Okay.
between both of us. And I lost my mom when I was 10 in
So
2005.
sorry about
Yes.
that.
So after mom died, I didn't feel like home didn't feel like home for me anymore, because I had to different people started coming to my house through my dad, different women. The good ones, the really ugly ones, and and then the ones that don't even care. Do you understand? And my dad wasn't the best at the father thing. He worked his ass off to make sure, but then it's one thing to work and provide for your kids. It's another thing to connect with your kids, know what is going on with them, know what is happening when it's happening. Make sure that your kids are very comfortable speaking to you about certain things. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Believe me,
I have that with my mom. Yeah,
exactly.
We're not so close, but now we're trying to
connect.
connect.
That is a first. A girl's child and her mom.
And I'm the only child. Seriously, very surprising.
No. Well, and this is for all the parents out there. Believe me, yeah. If you think you know what is going on with your children, believe me, you don't. You have zero idea what your child does in his room, in her room, the kind of friends they keep. No, you have no idea. So, so growing up in that, after my mom died and these people came and everything, like nobody cared about you. Just that nobody cared. No, I'm the third out of 6 children. We have 3 girls and 3 boys. I'm the third, but I'm the first son.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so growing up and all of that, my dad was a bit more withdrawn after let's say 6 to 8 or 1 year of mourning my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, when he tried to be very interactive and close to us and all that, but after that, he got very withdrawn. My dad wasn't the best at understanding his kids, so
most dads aren't.
Yeah, but then so what he always. I love you, Daddy, but then I have to say this. He wasn't the best at understanding his kids, and then he's just like every other human. What you don't understand, you fear or you try to put
Push
away.
away.
Yes. So he did that to my eldest sister. Did that to my second eldest sister.
And to you too.
And then no, this is my case was different because I mean, it got to a point where I was like, you know what, enough of this. No. So this is what happened. Yeah, this is what happened. I mean, I was always the black sheep of the family, even though I tried to appear as the sweetest child.
But you don't
of
look
all.
stubborn, though. You look,
So yeah. So the last lady that my dad brought to the house, she was so sweet. You know, she had her own kids. She had a girl and a boy, and she brought them to our house. Yeah, and then my dad, you know, everybody acted like, oh, it was one big happy family. Everybody was, I have nothing against her kids. Believe me, she has the sweetest kids, but then she's not so sweet. Yeah,
Okay.
and then I mean, so I thought I had no problem with her kids.
Yeah.
So we kept on. And I noticed my dad started became more withdrawn from us, and then started paying more attention to her kids. Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, I tried to be, because we're down to 4, myself, my younger sister, and my 2 younger brothers. So I tried to be present for each and every one of them. Oh, what are you going through? How was school today? Blah blah blah, and all of that. Even when I had to go to the university and all that. So let me backtrack a bit.
Okay.
So one day they came visiting our house, and they came for the weekend, and they left on Sunday. My dad went to drop them off at their place because they didn't stay really far from us. He came back really furious at my younger sister. Now I say this, I tell my friends all of this, that you can mess with me, but don't come near my siblings. I would shoot you. So he came back from dropping them off at their place, and he came out very furious at my younger sister, wanted to beat her up and all of that, and I wasn't having it. I'm like, so I rushed to her aid, and then he said, that the woman told him that my younger sister was rude to her and all that. And then, I mean, I was home all day with you guys, so I didn't notice when this happened. What happened? That she said that my younger sister didn't greet her from the Friday that they got there till the Sunday.
Okay, that's funny.
You get what I mean?
Funny.
And then, I mean, someone told you that you didn't even agree to ask what your daughter, what happened. You came all the way from that place you went to drop them to come and beat your daughter up. So I tried to hold him off, and he said I want to fight him and all of that. I said something, so I told my younger sister to run to her room and lock the door. It was that bad. And he went and he kicked down the door. My dad is really strong. Yeah. So he kicked down the door, and then rushed, got so he has this walking stick that it comes in form of a knife, a sword rather.
Yeah.
So he ran to his room and brought it. I was going to use it on my younger sister, and I said, nah, not today. So I fought that off him, and then he said, I was trying to fight him, and I told him, see, you are not ready to be a father. I still mean it. I love my dad, but then I mean, it just had to be said. I said, you're not ready to be a father. You just got married because all your friends were getting married and you had children. So if you're ready to be a father, you won't do this here. No. If you think this is what you want me to learn from you and do it to my kids, God forbid. I said that to him, and he got very sad and all of that. And I mean, I didn't care that he was sad, because I mean, it was the truth. You should understand your children.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that.
Exactly. And then and he started coming off, and my daddy never, like, out of 100 words spoken to us, 70 of those words were bad words. 30 were,
maybe he was just angry or something.
Angry at who?
That he lost.
He lost. He lost his wife. I lost my mom. It's a different thing.
Sometimes when people deal with loss, they could just channel it to something else.
Okay, so he took that out. Okay, everybody thought, now this is why you're not wrong. Everybody thought that was the issue. That's why he was getting at my eldest sister. But you did it to my eldest sister. You did it to the second one, and now you're bringing it to my younger sister. No, No, I wasn't gonna have that. So he said that either she left the house on, and I'm like, you know
Your
what?
younger sister.
Yes, and I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. Instead of her leaving, I'm
You
going to
leave.
leave. Yeah, I was 15, 16 at that time, I guess. I can't remember. It's been a long time. So I said, you know what? I was going to leave, and and then he stormed into his room and locked his door. At 4 a.m. the next day, 4 a.m. I woke up. No, I woke up at 3:30. I woke up. I packed my things together, and at 4 a.m. I left. I was going out the gate, and my younger sister and my younger brother saw me leaving, and they came begging me not to leave and crying and everything. I said, you know what, this man, with the things I want to do with my life, the direction I want to go with my life,
Yeah, if you stay in
this
your
man
house,
is going to trump
yeah,
it. So no,
back.
so I left.
He didn't say anything. He didn't call you.
He didn't know that I already left.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he was still
didn't know.
sleeping when I left. Yes.
Okay.
So I left at that early hour of the morning. I didn't have a clue where I was going to. I didn't have a clue. I didn't know where I was going to. I just had to leave. So I left the house, and I got on the bus and went to Ikeja.
Okay.
Yes. So getting to Ikeja. So my plan was that I was gonna get to Ikeja and then head to either my aunt's place in Mangoro, or I was just gonna go straight to the airport and go to Abuja.
Okay.
Yes. So this is
You had
how
it well planned.
this is how let me give you in details now. So I was already I think it was 100 or 200 level, I guess at that time, or 100 level going on 200 level. So so I took a turn in my mind and said, you know what, either I was going to go back to school and put what I want to do on hold, or I was going to drop out and just go. So this was when I started battling. Believe me, listen, when you're going to make a decision that isn't right for you, in your mind will tell you that, are you sure this is the right decision?
True. Yeah.
So living at that age
And you were very young.
wasn't the right thing to do.
At all.
It wasn't the right thing to do. Yeah. But he didn't make it easy.
Yeah, you could have actually stayed back.
Yeah, do you understand? And because after I had left, okay, so a series of events happened, which I don't want to go into it because of the people involved in it. But then, I mean, after all the hula balo I had to go through, at that time, I found myself in Abuja. Now, my sisters none of them know this story I'm about to say now. Everyone thought I was in school at that time.
Okay.
So I went to Abuja. Okay, so this is story. So when I got to the airport, I didn't know anybody in Abuja.
So where were you planning
Yeah.
to go to?
So this is how it played out. I got to the airport in Abuja,
Okay.
and it now dawned on me that who did people come to see here? Where are you going to stay? How long are you planning to stay in Abuja? And I was at the arrivals, and I just broke down. I started crying. Do you understand? And then I went to Facebook, because I was in a group in Facebook where I just asked the question that, okay, what do you do when you're lost in the city, stranded in the place? So people started saying, oh, get a hotel, go to the police station and all of that. So I wasn't going to go to the police station because they were going to send me back to see my dad now. So that was out of it.
And you were trying
So
to go far
yeah,
away from home.
so I went as I wanted to go to the airport hotel to make inquiries about rooms and
Where to
stuff.
stay.
Yeah, to stay. And as I was leaving, all I heard behind me was, "Excuse me, hey, excuse me." So I'm in a state where
Strange
I didn't know anybody. So of course
Yeah.
you're not talking to me. Do you understand? So I left. I kept walking, and then someone ran up to me and tapped me. And I looked back. I didn't know this person. So he said, "Hi, my boss wants to see you." So I said, "Oh, okay." And I looked back. I saw his boss. Now, this person, I'm not going to call his name. This person is a friend to a known person that everyone knows. So, but I'm not going to, yeah.
Okay.
So I looked back, I saw the boss, and I went to, and the boss was like, little boy, what are you doing? Because apparently he was going to Atlanta and was waiting for his flight to be called. So apparently he has been watching me. So I arrived in Abuja at 9:15.
Okay.
9:15 p.m. and I was there till 11:45 or 11:13. So 11:13 to 11:45.
Okay.
So he has been watching me. I've been sitting there. Do you understand? So he said, what are you doing? I've not seen you with any grown up, any elderly person. Are you here by yourself? Blah blah blah. And then I now came clean. I told him everything that I had. Happened. Yeah. And he said, okay, that this person is his personal assistant, and that this person was going to take me home, to his house. Yeah. So I got to his house. This house wasn't like a house. It was a freaking villa. It was so beautiful. House. It was a house. The house. It had everything. It had a pool. It had the bar place. It had
I'm pretty sure at that moment you would have been thanking God.
I was so happy.
God I left home.
I was so happy, but I didn't know that was where all my problems were going to start from. Yeah. So I got to the house. I saw a lot of people, young boys like me, and young boys, really handsome young men, really handsome young boys. And then the PA didn't even let me speak to anybody. Just took me straight from where the car stopped us, straight to a secluded wing of the house. And then it was like a mini flat where you had the room, you had the parlor, you had your kitchen and everything. So they just put me there. Now I noticed something in that place where they put me. There were no mirrors around. Even the paint was matte. You can't even see a reflection anywhere. Yes. Wow. Yeah. So I mean, it was after 30 minutes settling in that I started noticing all of this.
Yeah.
And then the PA came back and told me that see, guys, let me tell you guys something. When you feel that you've arrived or you've seen someone has come to save you with something flashy, please look 2 times at that stuff before you accept it.
Don't get deceived.
Yes, because I mean, I thought I had arrived at that time. This was around Maitama. Yeah, around.
Okay, in Abuja.
In Abuja, yeah. So, and then I noticed that there was no mirrors. There are no mirrors around, and you can't even see a reflection anywhere. There was no TV, nothing. The only way it was just my phone, and they even took that one from me.
Oh, they took your phone?
Yeah, they took my phone from me. So I was there. Then I mean, the cook brought food, dinner. Yes, I had breakfast because it was now in the morning. So brought breakfast. I had breakfast. Then I had a yoga teacher come in. We did yoga. After that,
but all this happened that day you got to the house.
Yes, I had a yoga teacher come in. We did yoga. Then I did there was this spa treatment. Yeah, it was as if they were. You know how it is where you have but you know how it is where you have like the ram that you keep feeding so that it will get fast and you can now eat it. Exactly. That was what I was. That was what's happening to me.
But you didn't know.
I didn't know. Exactly. Do you understand? So a call came from the so-called boss that from Atlanta that he was going to come back in 6 months. And then in 6 months, then he will explain everything to me properly. So for 6 months, I didn't see any other person outside.
The PA.
Yes, like it was only PA and my the cook, the yoga teacher, the spa person that comes in every 3 days. Who else? Okay, once in a while the gym instructor that comes to like let's do cardio and all of that. Those are the only persons I mean,
all of this, you didn't ask any questions, nothing.
I did, but then come on now. I mean, what are you gonna do?
I mean, you're in a place alone, not talking to anybody.
What are you gonna do? I was scared to my wits.
Oh, you were scared.
I don't have my phone to call anybody. I'm not seeing any mirror in the room.
found a way to run out.
Run where? When they lock you, they lock the door.
That's serious.
It was so
serious.
So after 6 months of all that happening, he came back from Atlanta and then said, that I requested that I come see him. So I came, and then he started telling me that that when I came the first day I came into his house, that did I notice anything? I said yes, I noticed a whole lot of young people around, young boys around, and he said okay. The next day I was gonna have like a haircut and full pampering and all of that. That we're gonna go shopping for clothes and all that, and we did. So I didn't know. Apparently there was something called a reveal. Actually, apparently this person runs a pimping setting. He has a pimping agency.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So he gets
For
young
guys.
boys. Yes, he gets young boys, and then he
Treats them
you nice. Make your skin. Your skin will be on point. You look good. Your spoken English is amazing.
Okay.
You have your poise.
have
Everything is on point. Do you understand? Like someone will see and look twice at you.
Yeah.
That's apparently the goal. So there's something he calls the reveal. So the reveal is when it's like a soiree, it's like a party where the new set of young boys that has been.
Oh wow, I've seen those kind of things in the movies.
Yes, it happens even here in Nigeria.
Wow.
Yes. So it's like a party where the young boys, this new set of boys that you're trying to put out to the world that these are my new boys. Yeah, come and it's like an auction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so we looked real good on the day of the party, and then we all came out, and we were about 6 of us. We came out and he introduced us to his guests. Now these were really esteemed guests, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
Esteemed, big names, yeah. So, and everyone will come and look at you and point at you and that. Do you understand? Oh, I want this one, I want that one, I want this one, I want that
For
one.
real?
Yes. And anybody that says I want you and makes payments, then this is how they'll convey you to the place. You'd from the house, they send either the company car or a limo or something with a security agent that takes you, a bodyguard that takes you from our place to the point of meeting. Once you're done,
you come back.
Yeah. So that happened for even while I was going to. I went back to the university. I was in university, so I was in deep actually. So one day he called me and said, "Oh, that one of his clients wants me to go to Ouagadougou with them," and I mean I was happy because it was going to pay a whole lot.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I got very comfortable with my present state. Like, and in all of this, I didn't even. Devil is a bastard.
You were a child. No, first of all, you were a teenager. You were just.
I mean, so I got very. I could have actually
ran away.
Called my sisters and say, "Oh, this is what is happening. This is what I'm doing in Abuja."
Yeah,
and all that.
you still had a family.
Yeah, I mean, but then it didn't even occur to me, and I got very comfortable with that.
They're giving you the money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the money was there.
Yeah,
I wasn't seeing the money.
Okay,
so this is how when you come in, they open up an account for you.
Okay.
So you get 40% of whatever money, and like 40% of the money that they charge is a whole lot. 40% of the money they charge is a whole lot. Exactly. So, I mean, they're just butchering you. They'll just be butchering you of money, gifts, all of that. So when I went on this trip to Ouagadougou with this person, so we got to Ouagadougou and this person didn't have a driver. This person, like, there was already a car waiting for this person, and this person was the driver of the person's car. Yeah. And then we started driving for what seemed like hours. We drove past the city, the town, like where there were houses, and we started going into really suburb areas, rural areas and stuff, bushes and all of that. So we kept driving, and we got to this really beautiful house. It was really beautiful, and from the look of that house, you would know that they just finished building this house.
Okay.
Like, it was well lit up, but then this person still got down and opened the gates by themselves. So it was all strange to me. I mean, you're supposed to be a very important person.
I mean,
You're supposed
to
to
be
have
the
your
only
own
one in the house.
entourage and all of
Yeah.
that, but then you're the only one in your house. Do you understand? And then so we got into the house, went to the first sitting room,
Okay.
and then this person said they wanted to go upstairs and get everywhere the room prepared and all of that. So I wasn't feeling very comfortable. I knew that something was up, but then I couldn't place my
Finger.
finger where what was happening.